Hello everyone, my name is my material number is F22B0159, and today I am going to present about emasculation and cross-pollination in a rock melon. So let's dive into the video. First, we have to prepare the medium, which consists of cocoa peat and some mixtures, to plant the rock melon. We need to do the transplantation. When seedlings reach 2 to 3 true leaves, carefully transplant them into the polybags and ensure gentle handling to avoid root damage and water thoroughly afterwards. So after the transplantation, we have to do the observation on the growth over the period, and we need to monitor regularly for the soil moisture levels and keep consistently moist, and then not make the medium for waterlogged. And also we need to observe for pest and disease symptoms and environmental conditions such as temperature and light. Since we are using the fertigation system, we have to make sure that the plant gets the water from the dripper. If any problems, we have to find out immediately and sort it out. After transplanting 10 to 15 days, we have to prune the lateral runners, which is a batang sulu. Why? Because it benefits by redirecting the nutrients to fruit production and improves air circulation and reduces diseases. The lateral cutting is to direct growth and resources toward fruit setting. Remember, we always need to cut the first 2 lateral shoots. After 5 to 7 days of cut the lateral shoot, we need to identify the female flowers for the pollination. And female flowers, as you can see here, they have a visible swelling at the base, and this is ovary which will develop into the fruit in the future. And blossoms are generally larger and cup-shaped compared to the male flowers. And we need to do this identification during anthesis. Anthesis is opening of the flower, typically in the early morning. Then we need to identify the male flowers. To identify the male flowers, it is easy. We need to check out the beneath of the bloom. If there are no bulging ovary, then it's a male flower. Remember, the pollination must be done in the early morning, and for the male flowers, we need to peel back the petals to expose the anthers laden with the pollen. Remember, one day before the flower opens, when the sepals start to separate and the anthers are light yellow, inspect the female bud. If there has a male pollen and it is a bisexual flower, we need to remove them immediately. So prepare the sterilized tools like a fine forceps dipped with a 70% of ethanol, and gently peel back the petals to expose the anthers, being careful not harm the stigma. Insert the forceps between sepals or petals and take out all the 5 anthers at their base, and immediately enclose the emasculated flower in a labeled pollination bag to prevent stray pollen entry. On the next day, the male and the female flowers are ready. We can do the dapping technique, which insert the exposed male stamen into the female flower just enough to reach the stigma. Avoid damaging the stigma. Gently rub and tap the anthers on the stigma multiple times to apply pollen evenly. After this process is done, after the successful pollination, we can cover the flower to prevent the contamination and wind disturbance. After 5 to 7 days, we can check for the swollen ovary, indicating successful fruit set. So after the fruit is fully formed, we can do the harvesting, and then we can bring the fruit for the brick test to test the sweetness of the fruit.
how the